Amazon better watch out, because in this household, it's Prime Day. Today, we are starting priming. This is the very beginning of our paint week, so we're very excited. As with everything, first things first, step one, prep. We are going to be prepping our beautifully drywalled walls fresh, and we are going to vacuum down the walls, and then we're going to take a detailed, cheap paintbrush, knock down the corners, make sure everything's as smooth as possible. We do know we want a little bit of solids, can also help create an even texture on the walls as well. So once we're done that step, then we're on to the Kills PVA primer. We know in our research that PVA primer is the best to prep and prime fresh drywall. So that's what we're gonna do and get nice and ready for our Sherwin-Williams paint.
Not me painting nothing. Oh, it smells so good. I'll get a little bit of the wispies out. We may or may not have forgot to pick up the metal base for this. I thought we had one here, and no, not quite. So, also too, wish us luck on this part. How's it going?
It's going good. John sees the Kills primer and he's like, I like the cooler gray color. We should get gray for our paint. No. This is going very well though. This is fun. As usual.
Just primer though.
Just primer. Just priming.
Priming. Half-inch nap.
Half-inch nap. We're not on the long poles yet, and making sure we keep everything pretty saturated, so.
So a tip we got was cutting in typically goes first, but because it's new drywall, it's gonna just absorb so much, and you don't want to cut in more than you have to. So cutting in second saves you a good bit of frustration. As long as you know you're doing a good job when you're rolling, you can cut in way less, and you know exactly how much you have to cut in. And on top of it, it makes a real easy job. This isn't too bad. So I'm all for easy. Let's make it quick and easy, you know? Painless. Make it painless. Is painting painful, Rachel?
No, it's fun.
Is it fun? Yeah, okay. I'll tell you what, I'll go get lunch and
okay.
And you go paint.
Love it.
I think we're doing just one coat, right, Rach?
Yeah.
One coat of primer. And then we've got a pretty decent paint primer combo picked out. Technically, you know, we probably don't even need a primer, but for sealing purposes, we figured, you know, hey, let's just go for it. It's $100 and in an afternoon. Yeah, but we're gonna do one coat. We probably don't need it, and we'll see how we feel.
Boink.
So how's it going?
It's going good. Yeah. Sorry, Dad. I think it's going good. We're moving right along. I'm at the end of this wall, and then I think we have half of the gable wall and the very tippy top to go. So we're trying to reserve a little bit of primer. We got 5 gallons, so for anybody who's doing about 400 square feet, just so you're aware, 5 gallons is pretty good for us. And we might need a little more. It's going great, and it looks really cool in here, and that's about it.
Good morning, guys. It is a brand new day. Rachel's doing a little bit of work, which means we're left with the not fun part. So we've got to do a little bit of prep work before we paint. We've got one coat of primer on, and we're very happy with how it turned out. We did a little touch-up work here and there, any spots that might have missed it. That was late last night. And today is prep for paint. So our plan is to just hit these walls with a light sanding. We've got new drywall, we've got new primer, and we're supposed to just knock a little bit of the rust off, right? So we used a 1/2 inch nap when we rolled the primer on, knowing that we would knock a little bit off. And then we wind up using a 3/8 inch nap for our finished coat of paint. But first steps first, today we're going to just go over every surface we primed. It's going to take 20, 30 minutes or something like that. And then we'll start painting. So I'm going really, really light on this. This is 120 grit, which is probably on the stronger side for sandpaper. And really, really light pressure, but you can feel, you can feel the difference. I haven't done the sealing yet. It's not way rougher. This is like smooth as silk. And this is 1/2 inch nap right here. So feels good. And last but not least, just a small little attention on the ceiling. With our walls in the loft and our ceiling all ready to go, it's time for some paint. We're going all Sherwin-Williams on the cabin here. This is just your standard flat white ceiling paint. I guess the question is like, how do you tell where you cut in? Oh yeah, this is gonna take some time. Maybe 30 minutes of cutting in there. And then to be completely honest with you, it's the first lick of paint that's on the wall anyways, so I wasn't as precise as I probably should have been. Anywho's, we're on to the fun part now. We'll start with that. We will start with that. Here goes nothing. Let's see what we got. Actually, no, that's not a good phrase. Here goes nothing. No, here goes everything I can focus on right now. That is actually some good coverage. Who's thankful we primed? Yeah, that new drywall pretty much drank that whole 5-gallon primer. So we're pretty glad we did it, because I'd rather spend money on the primer than on the paint. Okay, so we're almost done the loft ceiling. It's coming along great. Obviously ceiling's white. Ceilings are white typically, right? You can't quite see it. And just for the record, Rachel lovingly selected off-white for our primary house color. So you won't see that either. And then I just thought of one of those fun sayings. I'm sitting here checking my work with a flashlight. And one of those fun sayings that doesn't exist, but now it does, is you're painting in the dark. It's like, you think you're doing a good job, you don't quite know, and you only really ever find out once you shine a light on it. Okay, so we got both ceilings painted here, downstairs and upstairs, and just for the record, 1 gallon of paint, literally just barely made it. I had to squeeze it out, completely squeeze it out, and I was crossed my fingers I'd even finish this here. So we might have to pick up a 2nd gallon depending on whether or not this streaks or runs or we look like we need a 2nd coat. It is very possible we're probably gonna need a 2nd coat. But we'll see when it dries. That's about it for today though. We're gonna start up tomorrow first thing, fresh and early, and I'll have Rachel back, so we'll hit the rest of the walls. At this point, it's just the walls. And then we have a clear polyurethane stain for our tongue and groove ceiling here in the living room. For now, I'm calling that a day. It was good work, honest work. It wasn't much, but it's honest work, so.
It is a new day. Good morning, guys. It's a little chilly over here in North Idaho, but we are happy. We are starting the wall painting today. We have a cashmere flat enamel paint by Sherwin-Williams in the color neutral ground, so an off-white. We're really excited and we're going to get started. Woo.
What do you think?
I love the color. Thanks, Dad. Thanks, Dad. Dad said neutral ground. We're getting 5 gallons. No, it's this is great, and this is first coat territory, and she looks great. Maybe only 1 coat. Who knows? I'm a 2-coat girly though, so we'll see. So we're done with the loft. We're gonna peel some tape off, call it a day, and then we're gonna head to the Great Wall.
I feel like it's funny. It's like, why am I always the one doing the high stuff? Like, hey, isn't there a time when Rachel can come up on the scaffold and wobble her way up here?
There is.
Hobbly wobble.
There is.
Hobbledy wobbledy wobble.
Don't you remember I was lifting up our ridge board?
Oh yeah,
on the double scaffold.
The devil's scaffold?
The double scaffold.
Oh no, not the devil's scaffold. What do you call
Double.
that? That's just the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. So we're painting, baby. We're painting. Look at this. It smells like a new house. Goodness gracious, love them VOCs. Oh, bring back the days of leaded paint. Give me some leaded paint around here that would last forever. Leaded paint, I tell you what, leaded paint and leaded gasoline. Leaded gasoline was the one thing that made those 60s, 70s cars just, oof. And I know a thing or two about gasoline, right? No 60s, 70s F-150 or F-Ford Model T, you know, these things lasted hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and thousands of miles. Bring back leaded paint and leaded gasoline, and let's enjoy the finer things in life.
Acid rain. So we're almost done. Last but not least, we have the kitchen to do. And I love the color. John likes the color. You love the color, right?
I do.
Yeah, you love the color? I love the color. My dad loves the color. My dad chose the color. And it's great. I mean, it's just seeing it all come together. It's really, really awesome. And we love the coverage as well, 1 coat. So we'll pop back tomorrow morning, see what it looks like. And we're really, really, really happy with this. It's a new day and we finished painting. Love, love, love the color. And we're happy with 1 coat. So today we are sealing our ceiling. We have our tongue and groove all good to go, finished out, and we're gonna be sealing it with a water-based poly. We went to Sherwin-Williams for our paint, and unfortunately they did not have this stain in stock. So we did have to go with a Home Depot, a Bare water polyurethane, water-based poly, and it's just matte finish. Clear. So we're happy with it. We did do a test on it. So we're about ready and we're gonna jump on the scaffold and work our way from the top down. It's gonna be a little hard to film, but here we go. Double scaffold is now done. We got the top part of our ceiling and we like it. You know, it's quick drying and we like it. Seems like it's yellowing the pine ever so slightly, but don't mind it. And it seems like it's having the grain be more like pronounced. So we enjoy that. So we're gonna take down the scaffold and we're on to 1 scaffold, which I love. All right guys, just some final touches. We already roughed in our boxes. You can check out our electric rough-in in our videos. Check out our page and you can take a look at that. So these are super easy. So they have a little dongle and then they're little clips. The box has the dongle on it, so I just line it up, plug it in and line it up. And then we tighten this. Tighten that up. stick his noggin in there. And then these clips, so I go like this. And then bend the clip all the way back. They are, I mean, as they should be, very grippy. And then you push it and then it sets in. So, and then there you go. Beautiful. Now you have a light. So that wraps it all up. We're so happy with the results that we got. We got Neutral Ground by Sherwin-Williams for our paint in a cashmere flat enamel. And then we did a water-based poly sealer on our tongue and groove, and we're really happy with that. And we got our ceiling white, just a regular plain ceiling white for the loft and for the kitchen and bathroom. So happy with the results. It's really, really cool to see this house become a home. And thank you guys for watching. Join us for next week.